My beloved child, if you believe in angels, watch this video and let it speak to you. There is an important message for you today. Do not ignore it. There is a reason why your heart feels heavy, why your hands are restless, and why your dreams have been so vivid these past nights. Something inside you, a quiet voice, is nudging you to pay attention. It's time to stop, listen, and look deeper, not with your eyes, but with your soul. Today, a veil has been lifted. Something that was hidden is now being revealed. Heaven has witnessed it all. A shift has occurred, and the actions of those who wronged you are no longer hidden. Someone is now paying a high price for how they mistreated you. Their choices have returned like an unstoppable wave. What they sent into the world, their words, actions, and decisions, has returned with unexpected power. What they thought they could bury in silence is now a sound that even the stars have heard. The heavens never forget what was done to you. Even when others didn't notice, it was always there, the pain you carried in secret, the times you cried alone. Those moments were not invisible. You chose kindness even when nobody was looking. You forgave even when there was no apology. You kept showing up, even when your spirit was bruised. In your quiet moments, you remained soft and loving, believing in goodness even when it seemed like love was absent. That heart of yours was visible. It was honored. The great light, which watches over everything, does not sleep. Every harsh word, hidden action, false story, and unfair push was witnessed. They had no idea how closely they were being watched. They were unaware that your name was held in the highest regard by forces beyond their comprehension. They didn't realize you were never truly alone, that someone was walking beside you, unseen, keeping track, grieving with you, and protecting you in ways you couldn't even feel. The consequences of their actions have ripened. They must pay a price that neither money nor words can cover. It's a quiet unraveling of everything they built upon those mistakes. The lies they told are now coming back to haunt them. The trap they set to hurt you is now closing in on their own foot. The smile they wore while causing you pain has now faded into a heavy silence that they can't explain. The truth has come to light, and they must now confront it. Just as you stayed strong and kind even in the darkness, their own darkness is now catching up with them. Things are not going as planned anymore. The peace they once felt has vanished. There is a spiritual shift underway, and you can feel it. You might awaken in the middle of the night with an unusual tightness in your chest. You may detect confusion in the air, a weight that feels out of place. That is not your burden. It's the shift happening right now. What was once on your back is now returning to the one who put it there. They are now carrying the weight they placed on you. This is not because you intended to harm them. It's because you chose mercy when they chose to hurt. You sowed grace while they sowed cruelty. You refused to be like them, and this decision has made all the difference. Right now, a cleansing fire is sweeping through the spiritual realm. You can't see the smoke, but you can feel the wind stirring and rearranging your thoughts. It reminds you that peace is your inheritance. You've waited for comprehension, but something greater is happening. Justice is unfolding, not revenge, not payback, but a holy balance. Things are being put right. What was broken is being repaired. What was once destroyed is now being rebuilt. You're being repositioned, replanted, and re-established. They thought they could take comfort from your confusion, but now their own minds are troubled. They can't find peace. They wonder why their plans are failing. They cannot figure out why things aren't working. What they don't realize is that the source of their troubles is sacred. The source is the truth. They believed they could mistreat you in silence, but you were always divinely protected, even when you didn't realize it. Their season of ignorance is coming to an end. The spiritual realm does not remain silent forever. What they did in secret is now being exposed, and the consequences of their decisions are catching up with them. What was once hidden is now being revealed. Nothing can stop the truth from moving forward. They lost something recently. They don't realize yet that it's connected to what they did to you. A door slammed shut, a conversation ended without explanation, an opportunity disappeared. More will follow, not because of some cruel force above, but because justice has awakened. Not because they were forgotten, but because they need to understand that cruelty does not promote growth. It leads to isolation, and the isolation has already begun. You, my child, are being called to something greater. Let go of the weight. Stop bearing the burden of why. You do not need an answer to be free. The only thing you need to know is that you were always safe and loved, even when they acted as if you didn't matter. You aren't disposable. You are sacred. Your tears were not wasted. Your silence wasn't in vain. In the midst of your heartbreak, something holy was being built. What was done to you will not go unaddressed, but the response will not always be as expected. The answer arrives quietly. It arrives mysteriously. It takes the form of closed doors on their end and open doors on yours. It comes as confusion where they once had confidence and peace where you once suffered. The balance is being restored. The energy is shifting. You are being released while they are being reminded. Someone is paying a heavy price for what they did to you. But this isn't for your satisfaction, it's for your freedom. You are not meant to be tied to the pain of the past. You are being lifted into something designed just for you. The story they wrote about you is being deleted. A new one is being written, carved by unseen hands. Hands that have always cherished you. Hands that never let you go, even when you thought you were alone. Do not return to that space. Do not look for closure in a place built on lies. You will not find healing where you have been hurt. Let go of any hope that they will change. That hope is a thread that connects your heart to the past. You need your heart to beat freely, without fear. People are waiting for the version of you that was hidden beneath all that pain. There is love waiting for the healed version of you, not the one who has had to prove their worth time and again. They underestimated the amount you paid. They mocked your pain, or, worse, ignored it. But things are changing. The heavens are stepping in, and they have no control over it. Their manipulation is losing its hold. The charm they wore like armor is breaking. Their supporters are starting to drift away. Truth is spreading, and it's getting harder for them to hide. Even those who once supported them are starting to question. That's how divine unraveling works. It begins in the shadows, quietly and powerfully, and gradually emerges into the light for everyone to see. Stay close to your spirit during this time. Your intuition is sharpening like an honed blade. You will know things even without proof. Be confident in your intuition. You will feel things before they happen. Believe that feeling. You are now walking a safe path, even if some days are still painful. That pain. It is transforming. It's becoming wise. What previously broke you is now teaching you. What once wounded you is now preparing you. Your heart is being repaired thread by thread. You will hear their name less. You will think about them less. You will gradually feel lighter, as if a heavy weight has been lifted off your chest. You are being reshaped and renewed, and the best part is that this transformation is occurring from the inside out. Every step you take brings you closer to finding peace, strength, and becoming the person you were meant to be. Place your trust in this process. Continue walking forward, because you are not the same. That's not something to forget. That is healing. Healing is your gift. You were never meant to live with the burden of someone else's story. You were meant to walk in your true light. Yes, the detour was painful, but what about the destination? It is breathtaking. It's a life where fear has no hold over you. A life where you do not have to pretend to be someone else. A life where your kindness isn't taken for granted, it's cherished. That life is not far away. It's closer than you realize. The world moves in cycles. There is balance, even if you cannot always see it. Things may appear uncertain, but trust that there are forces at work. Forces you may not see, but which shape the world around you. And, my child, you are not forgotten. Far from it. I see everything, every corner of your heart, every silent tear you shed, and every time you felt abandoned or overlooked. I saw everything. You may have felt invisible at times, but I was always beside you. I witnessed your truth. I witnessed your journey. There are people who have entered your life, some you consider friends, others who seem to pass by like a breeze. But there have also been those who chose to stand against you. Perhaps they didn't realize the weight of their actions. Maybe they assumed no one was watching. Perhaps they thought they could hurt you and walk away unscathed. But, dear one, every action has a price, a weight that must be paid. Sometimes the price isn't paid immediately. It comes quietly and slowly, like a seed buried deep in the soil. But it will grow. And when the time is right, it will emerge in a moment of reckoning. Know that nothing goes unnoticed. Your pain, your struggle, your patience, none of it was in vain. The universe sees everything, and there is a divine balance that will make things right. So be strong, child. The day is coming when everything you've endured will make sense. Your healing is your inheritance, and that day is already moving toward you. You might not see it, but there are forces moving on your behalf, forces as old as time itself. They are forces of justice that never fail. These forces are invisible to the naked eye, but they are constantly moving, working, and finding their mark. Nobody escapes the consequences of their actions. Those who have hurt, misjudged, or mistreated you will soon feel the consequences of their actions. This is how the universe works, a law that cannot be broken. What they have done will come back to them, just as surely as rain follows a storm. I know the pain you felt, the hurt that has seeped deep into your soul from the actions of others. You felt abandoned, thrown aside, and possibly forgotten by those you trusted. But I want you to hear this clearly: someone is paying a high price for what they have done to you. You may not see it yet, but the wheels of justice have begun to turn. The forces that keep life in balance have begun to shift in your favor. Whatever was taken from you will be returned. What was unjustly done to you will never be forgotten. For those who thought they could take from you without paying a price, for those who thought you didn't matter, I have a message for them: no one is exempt from the reckoning. The law of sowing and reaping cannot be outrun. I've seen their actions. I heard the words they whispered in the shadows. They don't realize how important their decisions are, but they will. Time will show them that the world does not forget. Justice will prevail, and it will arrive in a way they never expected. Right now, they may laugh, thinking their cruelty won't catch up with them. But the truth is that their days are numbered. What they've done will find them, and they won't be able to escape it. And you, dear child, will be vindicated. The mistreatment you've received will not define you, rather, it will strengthen you. Just as steel is forged in fire, your soul is being forged in this trial. You're growing stronger, wiser, and more resilient. But remember that their actions do not determine your worth. Your worth is not determined by how others treat you. Your worth is defined by the divine love I have placed in your heart, as well as the infinite potential you possess. My child, the days you walk through are full of more mystery than you can comprehend right now. But remember this, every struggle, tear, and hardship serves a divine purpose, even if you can't see it yet. Those who have hurt you, those who have caused you pain, might seem to flee, but they are not free. What they have done to you has set off a chain of events that will not go well for them. You might not see it now, but in time, the truth will come to light. You will witness it and know that justice has been served. The hands that have betrayed, deceived, or harmed you will face the consequences of their own actions. They may think they've gotten away with it, but they are wrong. They are paying a higher price for their mistreatment of you than they realize. The unease they feel now, the unrest in their hearts, is only the beginning. What they sowed in the darkness will be revealed in the light. The law of divine justice cannot be ignored. But, my child, do not be afraid. Not one hair on your head will be damaged. Believe in me. Believe in the path I've set for you. You have nothing to worry about because I am your shield and protector. The difficulties you face today are temporary. They are nothing in comparison to the eternal peace that I have prepared for you. Know that I am working behind the scenes to put everything in place. Nothing will go wrong for you. You are safe in my embrace. Your steps are guided by my love and wisdom, and I will never lead you wrong. I hear your pain, the cries you let out in the quiet hours of the night. Don't lose hope. I've never left you. Even when you feel completely alone, I am right there, whispering to your heart, comforting you, and giving you strength. Continue walking in faith. When life's storms seem overwhelming, remember that I am with you, standing strong beside you. I will never waver in my protection. You're not alone. There are people who have laid traps for you. They have worked in secret to lead you off track. But hear this, they will not succeed. The web of lies they've spun will unravel, piece by piece. When that happens, they will be exposed. The truth will come to light, and their lies will no longer be hidden behind shadows. Everyone will recognize them for who they truly are, and they will bear the consequences of their actions. My beloved child, understand this, my justice is not like the justice of this world. It may not happen quickly, but it is certain. You may not see the consequences of their actions right away, but know this, I have not forgotten. Those who have mistreated you will one day feel the weight of their choices. They will experience a powerful awakening. At that moment, they will understand the cost of their sins. But do not allow anger or bitterness to take root in your heart. I urge you to rise above those feelings. Believe in my perfect timing. You might not see it right now, but I have a plan for you, one of healing, peace, and joy. You'll be lifted up. Your loyalty will not go unnoticed. One day, you will see the benefits of trusting me. You will be strong, and those who intended harm to you will have no power over you. Hold fast to your faith, my child. I'm working on your behalf, and in the end, you'll be the one standing tall. Their deceptions, lies, and plots will not last. You are in my care, and my justice is already in motion. Keep trusting. Keep walking in faith, because victory is already on its way. I know how deep your pain is, and I see the exhaustion that can settle heavy in your heart. I understand the weight you carry, and I hear your soul's quiet cry. But, My beloved child, do not give up now. The breakthrough you've been hoping for is near. You are on the verge of a new season, one in which your tears will be wiped away and your heart will discover the joy and peace that have seemed out of reach for so long. The bonds that have bound you to the past will be broken, and you will move forward into a future full of hope and promise. Do not worry, my child. When the world seems chaotic and uncertain, remember that I am your strength, shield, and guide. You're not alone. I've witnessed every struggle, felt every ache in your heart, and I'm right here with you, walking beside you. You are safe in my embrace. The storm may rage, but you will stand firm. Your future is bright, and the burden you bear will soon be lifted. Hold on to hope. The light has broken through, and the best is yet to come. My child, I see the heaviness in your heart and understand the pain you've been carrying. I understand you've been hurt. But I want you to hear this clearly, I will never leave you. I am walking alongside you, step by step. We will face each challenge together, and emerge victorious. Trust in my plan for you. Know that I am constantly working behind the scenes to get you through, to a place of strength and peace. You're safe in my hands. You are cherished beyond measure. And you're destined for greatness. Keep praying, my child. Speak to me. Pour your heart out, and I'll listen. Your prayers are heard. You're never alone in this. I am your God, and I am always there for you, guiding, protecting, and loving you with an unending love. Now I ask you to rest. Rest assured that your story is far from finished. You will notice the light of victory shining through, a light so bright that nothing in this world can ever dim it. Your faith, while tested, will be your strength. Every storm will make you stronger. With each trial, you will become wiser, more compassionate, and full of my love. Don't be afraid of what lies ahead. The path may be difficult at times, but remember that you are never alone. My hand will always guide you. Rejoice because I am your God, and I hold you in the palm of my hand. You are mine, and my love for you will be displayed for all to see. You're safe. You're loved. You are mine. Trust in me, and watch your story transform into something beautiful.